Today's exercise demonstration is the Landmine RDL. So RDL stands for Romanian deadlift, and this is how we set it up. For this exercise, you're going to need a little bit of equipment. You're going to need a landmine attachment. So that is this little piece you can see attached to the plate, which allows us to do angled barbell movements, but also rotational movements. So for today, we need it for the angled component, going from low up to high. Now, quick piece before I start actual demonstration of the exercise is I want to talk to you about different plates and how to utilize them. So different gyms, different setups have different pieces of equipment. So let's say, for example, you want to load the Landmine RDL to 10 kilos. You can use these plates, which are called bumper plates. You can see they're quite large, they're very tall. If you have the option to use bumper plates, these big ones here, versus smaller plates, I would prefer you use the smaller plates, and I'll explain why. The larger plate significantly reduces the range of motion that you can do the exercise with. So rather than using that, let's say it is 10 kilos, I would prefer you to put two plates of smaller dimensions at 5 kilos each. So that's still 10 kilos. You're going to get more out of this than with the larger plate. So now that's out of the way, I can take you through the exercise. The RDL is in our hinge category of exercises, so we're targeting the posterior chain. All the muscles on the rear, and we need the big back muscles to brace really hard to hold the spine in a strong position as we move. Bar starts on the floor. You have two different options for hand position. Hand over hand or interlocking around the bar. Go for what is most comfortable and secure for you. I like interlocking. So grab the bar, use the legs to lift it off the ground. Start position. The bar is pretty much directly in front of the thighs or the groin. Feet hip width apart, toes facing straight ahead. From here, you're going to have a soft knee, and then you're going to push your hips backwards to the wall behind you. So my hamstrings on a big stretch here, and then push your hips through. Hips go backwards, hips go forwards. When you finish, bend at the hips and the knees, place it down. So guys especially, don't over thrust. So you have a barbell, you have a piece of metal directly in front, don't over thrust. The hands are essentially hooks. So whether it's the interlocking or that hand over hand grip, keep your arms completely straight. This is not an arm exercise. Hamstrings, glutes. Hamstrings, glutes, and the abs staying braced throughout. So there you have it, guys. That is the Landmine RDL.